Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be completing this part series doing the Tote from Mondo Llama, exclusive to Target. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So today, you guys, we're going to wrap this up. I've got a ton more kits to go. This one was by far a really fun and surprisingly nice project that I got from Mondo Llama. Comment below if you've ever seen any of Mondo Llama's projects. Again, you can find these at Target. I've had this one for quite some time, and I don't know, I just have so much going on. I didn't get to even look at this yet till the new year. Like already late into the new year, but we're going to continue where we left off. Here's the image of the bag, and I have to tell you that looks can be deceiving because this looks like a nice small bag. This bag is pretty big. My hand is on one square, and there's 13 of them all together, but here's folded in half. So folded in half, well, not folded in half. Here's one fold. And it's up to here. I don't know how much I can tell you that this is, but it's fairly big, fairly spacious. We're going to continue on the edging and then do the handles today. So let's whip out the instructions. We'll get right to it. If you need me to speed down or slow up this video, click on the gear button. There's playback options that you can pick. If you don't need to hear me talk, you can lower the volume on your phone, and then click on this closed caption CC button. Alright, so we're right here. We're going to single crochet along the top edge of the bag. No, crochet 2 single crochet stitches. Oh wow, they spelled that wrong. In the 2 chain spaces on the edge. So wherever you have a stitch, it's just a single crochet stitch. Wherever you have 2 chain stitches, we're going to do 2 single crochet stitches. And then using the tapestry needle to weave in your ends, make sure to weave in at least 2-inch lengths and vary the direction to help ensure that it stays. When it's done, it is safe to trim off all the ends. Okay. So we know that we're going to be making the handles. I'm going to try starting the edging where I know the handles is going to be. So using the white yarn, add a slip knot to your hook and attach to a top chain 2 space. Make 3 chains. Work 5 more double crochet stitches in that same space. Turn your work. Chain 3. And work 1 double crochet into each stitch. Repeat until your handle measures about 16 inches in length. You can make it shorter or longer if desired. Fasten off and weave the ends. Repeat working 6 double crochet stitches into the other side of the bags. Chain 2 space. Repeat on the other side for the second handle. So it looks like we are going to these points here and doing these handles. So when we do the edging, I'm gonna start at the chain 2 space. Okay, so I have my hook that's included in the kit, and then I have my yarn here. What I'm going to do is do a cast on with the slip knot, and I'll show you how to do that. You take your ring finger, pinky, and thumb, and we're going to hold it like this. You can take your index and middle and hold it apart like that. Take your hook, lie it perpendicular to the yarn. We're going to go down, out, and around to make a loop around our hook. You can slide it up and down. Slide it down towards your thumb. We're going to take our middle finger on our right hand and just hold it where it crosses. Then you're going to let go of your left hand. And we're going to gather up some yarn on our finger, repinch the end, We're going to slide our hook closer to our thumb, and when it gets closer, you just want to pinch where it crosses so that you can no longer move your hook up and down. Then we're going to yarn over, and we're going to pull this through this loop like that. So now I'm going to overhand my hook with my right hand. I'm going to repinch the end piece, and I'm going to push this knot towards my thumb, and your knot's going to get tighter. Keep pushing until your knot is tight enough that you can't push it down anymore. Then I'm going to take my thumb and middle finger and just pull out that tail a little bit more to make that knot nice and snug. Then you're going to grab the knot and pull it towards your hook like that. Leave a little space because we're going to start crocheting. So that's pretty much how we're going to do this. Okay, so let's gather up some yarn around our finger. This should pretty much be an easy step to do. The only thing is that we're going around the whole bag, so it's going to just be a lot to do. Okay. So take one of the corners of the opening of your bag, and we're going to do a slip stitch. So put your hook into the corner, and we're going to yarn over, pull up a loop. So now you have 2 loops. We're going to pull this loop through this loop here, and that's a slip stitch. So now we're going to chain 1, yarn over, and pull up a loop, and now we continue our single crochet stitch. So we're going to put 2 in every 2 chain space. So insert your hook into the corner. We're going to yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's 1 single crochet stitch. Stick your hook into the corner again, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So we have 2 single crochet stitches in our chain stitch. Alright, so now for the double crochet stitches below, we're going to do 1 single crochet stitch for each. So stick your hook into the next stitch, we're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Into the next stitch, put in your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Into the next stitch, put in your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So now we have our 3 single crochet stitches and our 2 single crochet stitches here with the chain stitch. So we're just going to continue this whole process all the way around. I will come back when we reach this corner, and I'm going to complete this rest of it in silence. Alright, so I reached the other side. I'm gonna fasten this off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our hook into the first single crochet stitch that we made. We're skipping that chain stitch. Alright, then we're gonna yarn over and you're gonna pull up a loop and you're gonna pull this loop through this loop, and that's a slip stitch. Now we are going to, well, this is the interesting thing. You could fasten off, and now that I'm thinking about it, we can go straight into doing our handle. Okay, so let me just go into, alright. So using the white yarn, add a slip knot to your hook and attach to a top chain 2 space, which is this, right? So we're already here. We're actually already good to go. So no cutting here. We have to make 3 chains, which I'm gonna do. I just have to gather up some yarn here. Alright, so let's make 3 chains. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull up a loop. We have our 3 chains. Okay, we have to work 5 more double crochet stitches into the same space. So we're going to yarn over. We're going to stick our hook entirely into the chain 2 space. So even though we have this here, we're just going to grab the corner here because that's what it's showing. Okay, and we're going to do 5 double crochet stitches. So we did the yarn over, stick your hook into the corner, we're going to yarn over again, pull up a loop, then you're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's a double crochet stitch. Now we just have to do 4 more. So yarn over, put in your hook into the corner, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So we have our 3 chains and 2 double crochet stitches. We have to do this 3 more times. So yarn over, put your hook in the corner, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, through, we just have to do 2 more. Yarn over, put your hook in the corner, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, we just have to do this 1 more time. Yarn over, into the corner, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So we have our first row here. Turn your work. We're going to chain 3 and work 1 double crochet stitch into each stitch. Okay, so I'm going to flip this and turn it. So now we're in the back side here. We're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do our 5 single crochet stitches right where we did these other ones. So we yarn over, 3, 4, 5, okay, into the next stitch, put in your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, put your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, so yarn over into the next stitch, put in your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over into the next stitch, put in your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. 1 more time, yarn over into the next loop. The 3 chain might be a little difficult to put on there. I always have this problem. You see that braid? That's the top of the 3rd chain. Just need to slip your hook around underneath that braid. Essentially there's like 3 loops you're working with a chain stitch. You need 2 on top and 1 on the bottom. Okay. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, now we're going to turn again. So I'm going to do this one more time with you guys, and then I'm going to do the rest in silence. It says to repeat these steps until it measures about 16 inches in length. You can make it longer or shorter if you'd like, and then we fasten off and weave the ends. Which is crazy because you have to, I think they missed out a chunk. Before you fasten off and weave the ends, you have to connect it to the other side. See that? Like, how are you supposed to, you know? I think that's the strange part. But the only last instruction is finish by working 6 double crochet. Oh, okay. Finish by working 6 double crochet stitches into the other side of the bags, a 2 chain space. Oh, it just says the same thing to do the second handle. When I measure 16 inches, I'm going to come back in and I'm going to show you how I'm going to attach to the other side. And then I'm going to do the second handle off camera, since it's basically the same thing. Okay, so one more time with you guys. Let's chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do double crochet stitch into the next stitch. All right, and we're going to do 5 of these. Yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over into the next stitch. Again, you're working with the top chain of the 3 chains that we did. You have to put your hook right under the braid, so you have 2 loops on top, that 1 loop on the bottom. I'm going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So I'm just going to continue this all the way till I get 16 inches, and then we'll come back. Alright, so I measured 16 inches, and for me that ended up being, we're at 31 rows. The connecting to the other side will be the 32nd row. For you that might be different, but you want to keep track of how many rows you did so that when you do the other handle it'll be close to being the same size. And this is where hopefully at this point you're more consistent with each stitch. Sometimes it happens in one project, but really it takes a while for a beginner to be consistent with their stitching. But anyway, so these instructions don't tell you how to connect to the other side, which is interesting, unless they have you connect, like, it just doesn't tell you how to connect, period, which I think is weird. But if we read this again one more time, using the white yarn, add a slip knot to your hook and attach to a top chain to space, make 3 chains, work 5 more double crochets into the same space, turn your work, chain 3 and work 1 double crochet in each stitch. Repeat until your handle measures about 16 inches length. You can make it shorter or longer if desired. Fasten off and leave ends. Finish by working 6 double crochet into the other side of the bag's 2-inch space. Okay, so it does, but it's crazy because it tells you to fasten off, but finish by working 6 double crochets stitches in the other side of the bag's 2-chain space. And looking at this, it's like, what are you doing, bro? But I'm gonna do I'm gonna try doing my, it probably didn't want to help you solve that whole fact, like how do you do this. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Alright, so we have the one side here, and we have to attach it to the other side here. This is facing the wrong side right now, but we need to crochet 6 double crochets in this corner. And I'm wondering if there's a way to do it to where you know, we don't have to stop what we're doing, because it sounds like they want you to start on the other corner. And I mean, unless, I mean, 16-inch of a handle's this long, so I feel like that's long enough. I mean, I can't, if you attach them you know, together at the seam like this, there's more risk of it unraveling and then it you know, becomes undone. Plus that'll be a long handle. So actually I'm gonna have to do another row because I need my work to be on that side. So let's just turn this. I'm gonna do one more row, and then I'm going to figure out how to attach it. Now we have our work on the left side so that we can do these stitches. Let me pop back in and I'll show you how to attach it to this other corner. Alright, so what I did, I actually practiced, if you would say that. This is where we started at the one corner, and this is how we ended on the other. And it doesn't look exactly pretty, but I got it to where we didn't have to cut any pieces or do any weird things. It doesn't really tell you how to put it in the other side. It just tells you to do 6 double crochet stitches to the other side. So I hopefully think that I can help you guys out with this. So we're gonna take your corner here. I actually did the other handle. All right, so just pretend this is the first one that we're doing together. All right, you're gonna want to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then what I'm gonna do is put my hook into the corner. I'm going to yarn over and pull through the loop off my hook. Okay, so we have that. So you have your chain 3 and you have your little I guess slip stitch around the corner. So now we're going to do our 5 double crochet stitches. So I'll show you how to do that. Yarn over, put your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then I'm going to stick my hook back into the corner. I'm going to yarn over and pull through that loop. So we're doing a slip stitch after all of our stitches here, and we're going to go down the row. So again, yarn over, we're going to do a double crochet stitch. So put your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then I'm going to go stick my hook into the corner, yarn over, and pull through the loop. Oh, and I didn't catch all my yarn. Look at it, it's not even. Make sure you capture all your yarn. Okay, then we're going to do the next one. So yarn over into the next stitch, put in your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Put your hook into the corner. We're going to yarn over and pull up a loop. All right, next, yarn over into the next stitch, put in your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Then stick your hook into the corner. We're going to yarn over and you're going to pull through the loop. And we have one more left, so yarn over. We're going to put this at the top of that 3rd chain, and again, you got to get it under that braid. So you're going to have 2 loops on top, 1 loop at the bottom. We're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then we're going to go into the corner, yarn over, and pull through the loop. Make sure you clear your thread. I didn't. Okay. Then when we're going to fasten off, so you want to cut, I'm going to put maybe like a couple of inches, something like that. All right. We're going to yarn over, and I'm going to pull all the way out from that loop and tighten it up. Okay, then to make sure that this stuff is secure, I'm going to stick my hook into a next stitch where the edging is, and we're going to do the same. You want to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and fasten off, pull it all the way out, tighten it up, and then I'm just going to weave in and out of the edging until this yarn, this tail, disappears. And you can cut it if you want. And we're just going to leave this out. When you wash this, the tails are going to come out eventually. You can reweave them in if you want. Back in the day, I used to fasten off at the very end so that it doesn't. but it's up to you to decide what you want to do. Just make sure that it's secure somewhere so that one day it does not just unravel and then you lose your whole bag. Okay. Alright, so because I did the other side, you can always rewind and do this, but look at the other end here. So it's kind of like what we needed to do. Alright, and I did do the other side. So we have both handles. And now I wouldn't recommend putting super heavy things in here. This will pull over time, especially when you wash it. The integrity of the yarn just, you know, loosens up. What I'd suggest, if you do want to make this a nice everyday bag that you can rely on, obviously it's holey at the moment, you could sew in, if you know how to sew, you could always sew in some lining to go in here, and then I would do some lining up here. You could always get like some edging strips. I don't know if I'm even calling it the right thing, straps or whatever, and sew it just underneath the handles so that you have some strength and durability there. But this is it, you guys. This is a very cute bag. I have no use for it. I mean, I could, but I don't do bags. So this is definitely going to be a gift to whom I do not know, but comment below, let me know how this went for you. I'm really excited to hear about how everybody else did, if there were any difficulties. I'll tell you right now, I still have a little bit of each color left, and I do have 1, 2, 3 full spools or skeins of this white yarn. So you can very well make another one, at least with the white yarn. For the colors, you can go to a hobby store or whatever and pick up some yarns. You can change the color options on your bag. But this was really cute. I really like doing this. I'm going to keep this for future use if I ever want to make another bag for somebody. But yeah, let me know how you like it. And again, this is from Mondo Llama. This is a brand that Target sells, and so you can get this easily on their website. I don't know if their actual stores will have it because they always vary from store to store. And I did actually look for some other kits. So we've done the pumpkin looming one. I feel like I did something else and I can't remember what it was. But we did the pumpkin. We did the bag. There's pot holders that I was looking to get, but I'm not going to get anytime soon because pot holders are very easy to do. I have a characters box. I think there's like a few different characters you can make. I don't remember what it was. I know there's these huge blankets that you can make. I didn't get that because I'm still working on the one that I started on like years ago. And I feel like there's one more that I got, but I have so many kits just sitting over here that I don't remember. But anyway, so we will get to them. If you have any requests, you can always check out my contact info in my about section and send me either the instructions or comment your request on what you'd like to see. I have a lot more stored up for you guys, so I'm very excited. As you saw in my live, I have 5 and below kits now, which I think is really cute. So I can't wait to get into that, but I do have to do the Mandalorian stuff. I'm gonna continue my Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. I'm gonna continue my Crafter Square kit. I have one more kit that I have to do, and I do have to throw in that Woobles Care Bear collection. I don't know if it's limited, but I got that a while ago, so I don't even know if you'd be able to find it. And then of course I have my Annie squares that I was doing, you know, really nicely with, but I wanted to start the Moroccan one, and I don't even know when I want to fit that in. But as you can imagine, all these things, I'm looking forward to doing them. And then I do have other kits that I got for either my Christmas or my birthday, and I don't even know if you guys remember that. So that's how far back we're going. But thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Looking forward to seeing you in all my other projects that I have lined up. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.